Tonight, from Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California, it's time for Monday Night Football on EA Sports. Garoppolo and the San Francisco 49ers taking on Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the so-called Silicon Valley and Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Buffalo Bills. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you take a look at these 49ers as they interplay here. They come in the midst of a pretty bad stretch here. Losers of 5 straight.
So many different reasons teams hit the losing skids.
The bye weeks are over. It's all about football all the time as we're underway here in Week 13. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Well, the Bills make their way out, led by their third-year quarterback from Wyoming. At 24 years of age, it's Josh Allen.
And no excitement, unless you're on the defensive team of last week, in his numbers. Because the only excitement he really generated was the one interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown passes.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that. And they lost the game. So, I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets. And bottom line, how do they get a win?
5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
Brings up second down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 19 carries, 56 yards.
They've lost a bunch of games in a row now. They've got to start thinking a little bit differently, maybe a little bit outside of the box. Find other ways to move the football. I don't know if you're going to do it through the air or maybe change up how you establish your run game.
Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, second down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Throwing again. Allen finding Knox there, complete.
Allen's pass.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Brings up 3rd.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
Allen going to try and throw on 3rd down, and that's complete to Croft. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first.
A gain of 7.
Move the chains, a gain of 7 on 3rd down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Allen with a throw caught by Beasley. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
To Cole Beasley.
And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. That's going to set him back 5 yards. The false start hurts him there a bit. Backs him up to 2nd and 9. Now Allen again. It's caught on the right side. It's Smith. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Lead to Lee Smith.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. And that is incomplete. The linebacker, Fred Warner, right there on the coverage.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. Out comes the San Francisco offense as they are led out by their quarterback, the man known as Jimmy G. That's Jimmy Garoppolo.
And I'll bet right now it's just one thought in his mind.
Win the game.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. He played pretty well. I mean, he didn't turn over the ball in terms of interceptions, right?
2 touchdown passes last week. 2
touchdown passes, but when your team doesn't win, that's just hollow. And the best quarterbacks don't care about anything but whether or not their team won.
Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up
first carry for Raheem Mostert. And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. They go back to the ground, this time Mostert. He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back.
Unbelievable.
So that one will be accepted. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. That's complete to his receiver, Ayuk. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a 1st down if not for that penalty moments ago.
It's a gain of 11. Brings up 3rd and...
From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So here come the Bills out for their 2nd drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win 1st down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on 1st down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating 1st downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
6-yard pickup.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Now the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
1st down, Bills.
A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. On the left side, he finds Beasley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 18 on that one as the Bills are going to have a 1st down.
And the Bills' 1st down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 46. On play action, Allen. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Allen's throw is complete, and he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First down, Buffalo.
They'll run on first down with Singletary, and he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
In on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Throwing on second and 8. Allen.
4-yard line.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. Allen from the gun on third down. Out of the backfield, it's T.J. Yeldon. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. Singletary, they'll run for it. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on fourth. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Yeldon. Stop made by Fred Warner, who was the Niners' leading tackler during their run to the Super Bowl last year.
Pick up at 3. Brings up second and 7.
On second down, here's a run with Singletary. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a third and about 5.
Down at the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 3.
Now Allen.
And this.
They go with a screen. It's Yeldon. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Roughing the passer, defense.
Oh, they stopped him shy of the marker, thought they were bringing up fourth down, and then that penalty.
Let's face it, they thought they had bent but could absorb that, right? Instead, they broke as a result of their own penalty.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up second and goal.
And, Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. D.J. Jones in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if I'm going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. From the gun, it's Allen. And this is going to be intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. No doubt a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how the defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. Blitz coming, and down he goes. That was Jordan Poyer, the safety, in for the sack. Partner, we had their game last week where they had 6 sacks, so a little bit more momentum here again in the first quarter.
And last week it appeared that they were coming out of sprinters blocks, chasing the quarterback. So how do they continue that? How do they keep making it happen? Different looks, different disguises, different angles that they chase it.
They were so disruptive last week. We'll see what the trend is here as we go forward. We're scoreless after 1.
With no score.
The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. The result's not great thus far. A punt on the first drive and an interception last time out.
And let's face it, every team wants to come out on the field and play with some confidence, play some tempo, play with some rhythm. And when you're making those types of mistakes, you're not getting any of that put together.
So what do you say, time to get back to the basics for them?
In a lot of ways, yes, but the biggest one, of course, is finding people who will take care of the football and make a few plays. You got to have a drive now that calms down the entire team.
On 2nd down now, Singletary. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming. They'll try to run for this with Singletary. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we get back. First down, Singletary. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
Nick Bosa on the stop. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd down, Singletary. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. The Bills on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. So off goes Allen, and on comes Stephen Hauschka for the Buffalo field goal. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through, and the Bills will take a 3-0 lead.
49ers nothing.
So still no touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal.
So maybe now the mentality changes in this game because anytime you get to the red zone, and if you don't come away with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to kick field goals means you're right there, and then you're just looking for that big break to take you over the top.
San Francisco set to go on offense once more. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their 3rd possession. They don't have a first down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense, just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's a handoff to Coleman. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Third down turns to first with that 5-yard pickup.
Well, that was big right there because they're in the bottom 5 in the league in converting on third down. They needed that pickup in a big way.
There were two things they said they wanted to win in this game. One, the turnover battle, and the second, third down conversions. So they got one there. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They run with a postseason start from a year ago. It's Raheem Mostert, and he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7 at the 40-yard line.
Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. Looking for Ayuk, and he's got him. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
40-rider. First down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
48-yard line.
To throw is Garoppolo. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Pettis once again the target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now left side on the swing pass. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10. The Niners on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down. So hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down.
Defense.
So instead of 4th down, 1st down.
Well, so much for winning the down you put a lot of emphasis on because 3rd down is key for offense and defense. Instead, you're going to stay on the field and start a new set of downs.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon. And he'll be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 23. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
They'll look to pick it up with McKinnon, and he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting 3rd down so far this year. They're the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on 3rd and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more, because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on 3rd down.
49ers with their first trip to the red zone thus far. 1st and 10 right at the 20. Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
2nd and 4 at the 14.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
3rd down and 4.
Working from the gun. Garoppolo. And now nothing but green ahead of him. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo.
They were in a very good position to come up with a go-ahead score there. A really good drive. Instead, it turns into 6 points going the other way. Psychologically, I don't know what that's going to do to them.
So as a coach, you're looking at that as at least a 10-point swing, right? Because they had the field goal in their back pocket.
They certainly did, and you're right. At least a 10-point swing, maybe more.
Stephen Hauschka for the point after. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will make it into the end zone. And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
25-yard line.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
A 6-yard pickup.
Garoppolo going to give this one to McKinnon. And he'll get this up only to about the 33.
Jerick McKinnon.
The Niners on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2.
A gain of 2. Brings up.
They'll try and run here with Mostert. Room here to run. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down.
What a breakout season Raheem Mostert had in 2019, and now he's got a chance to be the lead back for his team. In fact, he spent time in the offseason bulking up, trying to get stronger to absorb the extra hits and be available for more snaps. He wants to be a guy who carries the ball from game 1 all the way through game 16 in the regular season.
On first down, they go with Mostert again. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
That's another 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Garoppolo able to get this complete to Ayuk. That catch good for only a couple. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8.
36-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Complete to Raheem Mostert. That's a gain of 6. Brings up
Garoppolo going to try and throw on 3rd. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Now, I guess, partner, you call that a coverage sack.
Oh, without a doubt, because where did he have to go with the football? I know everybody wants to get on him about, hey, get rid of the football. You had too much time in the pocket. But he's scanning the field, nowhere to go, and that allowed the pressure to ultimately get to him.
Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
23-yard line.
The Buffalo offense and Devin Singletary heading back out there. He's been effective so far, over the 40-yard mark here in the 2nd quarter. Don't forget about those guys up front, though. They've been effective, too.
The leverage game has been in their favor. They've been the ones who've been able to bend their knees, drop their hips, and get a little bit lower than the guys on the other side of the football, and they've moved them out of the way for the runner.
Sometimes that's tough for those big fellas.
Not an easy thing for them to do.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. So the shotgun snap to Allen. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. On first down, Allen. This is Yeldon on the dump off. And he's got this down to the 35. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, The alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35.
To throw again. Allen finding Knox there, complete. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. A 33-yarder from the left hash. Hauschka's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL.
There you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go.
Stephen Hauschka to kick off for Buffalo.
We'll get our tour started out at Venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. And they are seconds away from halftime, all tied in that one.
Richie James on the return. The Niners take over 1st and 10.
Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. It's a loss of 10 yards on the play. From the gun, a run with Mostert. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Tremaine Edmonds, the Bills' leading tackler in 2019, in on the stop.
Brings up 2nd down.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Garoppolo. There's the Washington Husky. It's Dante Pettis. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. 22 yards there, a first down.
1st and 10.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
They'll run with Coleman on first down. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
On 2nd and 11 now. Garoppolo. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face. Coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. And that will be incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion.
Complete to Dawson.
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line. 2nd and a yard.
2nd and 1. At the 29-yard line.
Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
It's a gain of 3.
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd.
You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively you absolutely have to come up with a big play. That nearly was one right there.
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop and just saw the dejection. They felt it. They thought he had it. Unfortunately, couldn't come up with it. Throwing now is Allen. And he'll get this underneath to Singletary. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Give him 9 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. And I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. The Bills send the punter out as he's on to kick it away. Nifty move. Call it an even 40-yard punt. 7, though, on the return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
The throw to the left side, caught by Coleman. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. The left tackle, Trent Williams, guilty there. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Garoppolo. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was looking that time for Dante Pettis, and now it's 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. Throw left side, complete. It's Coleman. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
That's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. Great coverage there, holds him to a 2-yard return following a 50-yard punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Buffalo set to get the football back here. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
At the 34-yard line.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
6 yards to go.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on third down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
The Bills send the punter out as he's on here to punt it away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return, and possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And San Francisco gets set to go here.
And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And now Garoppolo lost the football.
Jimmy Garoppolo is sacked.
Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
So danger averted for the moment, but now here's a 3rd and long. Now Garoppolo. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
A big kick that time, 52 yards.
The Bills take over 1st and 10.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
On 1st down, they'll start out with Singletary. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down.
From this vantage point, they've got the lead here, so for me, that'd be enough to go ahead and punt the football and let my defense defend the long field.
If you go for it, you don't get it, then you really put your defense in a tight spot.
Yeah, but we never know what people ultimately will decide to do here on 4th and inches.
The Bills send the punter out as he'll come on to kick this one away. .37 yards on the punt with no return.
The Niners take over 1st and 10.
San Francisco set to go on offense once more.
And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Ball carrier. He was taken down at the 22-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
from the 22. Garoppolo. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. Usually see those guys out wide get called for holding on running plays. Here, a passing play.
Yeah, sometimes when you get this quick screen, bubble screen, anything where they're having to block for their fellow receiver, usually at the point of attack, and this time he got caught.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
That's a gain of 6.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Raheem Mostert averaged 5.6 yards per carry last year. That was 2nd in the NFL. So it's safe to say that it paid off that he patterned his work ethic after his hero Frank Gore, the former 49er. That's a guy who really shows you how to go out and get it done each and every day. Raheem Mostert patterned him and had a breakout season in 2019 with the 49ers.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. There's Garoppolo to throw. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Jerry Hughes in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
25-yard line.
Going to do it. Clock hits zeros. They're not going to get another playoff. Time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Throwing now is Garoppolo. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 10.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Open man is Ayuk, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Even though this offense doesn't have a single point to its name, they're not totally out of this game yet. A touchdown here, they could be in business.
And how about that last play? Now they've got momentum going, so you know I'm a big advocate. Get back on the line of scrimmage. Throw another play at them while you've got them rocked on their heels.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 47. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. A gain of 6 there on first. From the 17, here's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. And he whips that one incomplete there. He was looking for the rookie Brandon Ayuk. And it's 3rd and 4.
3rd down and
Garoppolo again. On the screen, this is Coleman. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. I don't know how well our microphones are picking it up for those of you at home, but Charles, you and I can hear it. A lot of groans right now coming from this crowd.
I don't know if we're picking up what's happening in the stadium or from the people who are supporting this team at home, because it's coming through loud and clear to you and me. This offense, they've been stuck in neutral much of the game. And on that last play, they actually went in reverse. I think this crowd would have liked neutral, don't you?
Yeah, neutral would have strongly been preferred. They'll take anything positive at this point.
Good. Makes the score Bills 13, 49ers 3.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. Now there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Singletary to get the drive started. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. On the left side, he finds Beasley. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
Complete to
Cole Beasley. 76 yards. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field. And that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control. And how about the end result? A touchdown.
Hauschka adds the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Stephen Hauschka.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. Taken in the end zone. And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
At their own 25.
The 49ers ready to set up shop again offensively. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun, he'll throw into the hands of his tight end, Jeff Swain. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him.
That's good.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
48-yard line.
I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
On 1st down, Garoppolo. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. A play fake for Mostert. Now Garoppolo. Gets this one left side to Pettis. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 31-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
1st and 10.
They were in zone defensively, went with a crossing route. It's always interesting to watch that chess match.
Yeah, and I think safeties don't mind crossing routes against zone, because eventually you're going to run into their territory, and that's when they lick their chops in order to get the big hit or a play on the ball.
Offensively, nice execution to find a hole, make the catch. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. And yet again, it's Garoppolo. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. Charlie Warner, the tight end, the intended target. But it'll be second down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Garoppolo's throw taken in by Samuel. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 20-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
First and 10 at the 20.
On first and 10, it's Mostert. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
Mostert, the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's McKinnon. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A good run at 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with second down coming up.
Brings up second.
Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
The ball carrier stopped short of the goal line. A gain of
this likely a must-have. Third and goal. It's Coleman here. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Garoppolo going to go on 4th down. And this is incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Bills' goal line stand is going to get them the football back. So a tough pill to swallow there. A would-be touchdown pass in and out of his hands on 4th.
Sometimes it just comes down to execution, doesn't it? Because we're always questioning, should they go for it, should they not? Is it the right play call, is it not? In this situation, everything was right except for the finish. You have to catch the ball and convert.
And the drive starts with a completion left side. And a good stiff arm there before he's brought down on a nice little gain. A gain of 6 there on first.
Brings up second.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now a run with Singletary. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
Singletary,
the ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. And he's stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Dre Greenlaw on the tackle. 5 yards on the pickup. And this is 3rd down.
Allen looks to throw on 3rd and 1. And that's complete to Croft. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down.
Complete to Tyler Croft. A gain of 7.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Singletary.
And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line.
Singletary, the Bills ball carrier. He's tackled at the 34-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them to just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea what they wanted to accomplish, just love the execution, love the tenacity, love the way they finished.
So for Buffalo, the win gets them back to 500 at 6-6 on the year. And they will head home next week to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers.